Hi guys, it's only me. I've got a video editing software. Woo! So hopefully this video will be a lot better than the majority of the stuff that I've been pumping out. This video is really about an open letter that was sent from the asylum seekers from Napier Barracks. An open letter sent to all British citizens, which personally I take offence to. Very much so in the sense of the way it's written and where it's come from. Okay, so if it comes from Kent Online, and it says asylum seekers at Napier Barracks in Folkestone have written an open letter to the public describing the conditions that they are living in. The letter claims 120 people living at the military camp, which was set up by the Home Office last year to house asylum seekers, are now positive with boop. It says social distancing is not possible and service users. Now, service users. I take umbrage to the word service users. Service users are people that actually obviously use a service, but these guys are not service users. Call them what they are, please. And I say they, not to actually call them and us divide. Call them what they are. They are illegal. First and foremost, they are illegal. The majority of them are uneconomic. The majority of them, actually 100% of them, are not Indigenous British people. So how do they have a right to use our services? Right? And that's a question that I'd like to actually put towards Kent Refugee Action Network and Care for Love, whatever it is. It's coming on. It's coming on. The letter was shared by charity Choose Love. That's it. That's the charity Choose Love. And it goes like this. Dear all British citizens. Yeah, I'm a British citizen. And you're not. And hopefully you'll go back. If you're found to be a fucking fake asylum seeker, you'll go back. During this challenging time that is happening all over the world, and especially in the UK, we had not seen any necessity to explain our situation and defend ourselves until now. Now, hang on, let me just read that again. During this challenging time that is happening all over the world, and especially in the UK, we had not seen any necessity to explain our situation and defend ourselves until now. Do you really think, right, do you really think that the migrants at Napier Barracks have that kind of lingo to actually use? Because I don't, because I've met many of them. Half of them can't even string a sentence together, let alone speak one word of English, apart from thank you, please, hello. I've met a lot of them, and that's not me being racist, that's me telling you the truth. They don't know. How do they? Do you really think that someone will just get off the boat from Eritrea and go, during this challenging time that is happening all over the world, especially in the UK, we have not seen any necessity to explain our situation and defend ourselves until now? Oh, are you taking the proverbial? You know that this has come from one of these charities. I don't even need to defend myself on that one. Here we go. We are becoming more and more mentally vulnerable and physically ill due to the outbreak at Napier Barracks. The Home Office, specifically its Secretary Priti Patel and Minister for Immigration Chris Philp, are intentionally ignoring us and trying their best to cover the disaster which is happening in our army camp. Do you think the majority of those 400 men know who the hell Priti Patel is or Chris Philp? Because I don't. It's vital to understand that no one chooses to leave the country they were born in. No one chooses to leave their family and loved ones behind. Well, technically, mates, you did choose to leave. You scarpered. You left, right? You left. You might have been running from bombs and bullets and boots on the ground. You might have been. But you left all your women behind, didn't you? Because you know full well that this is the land of milk and honey. It's the land of milk and honey. It's a fact. You get your free healthcare, you get 3 square meals a day, you get a really nice roof over your head, you get a bloody hot shower, you get everything. Many of whom, right, and I'll tell you, whoever is actually doing this, go over into Folkestone High Street and you go and actually see the homelessness. Go and see the homelessness. Many of whom would give their right arm to be in that Napier Barracks. They would love to be in that Napier Barracks. Anyway, I'm not going to go on because it just goes on and on and on and on. It's all liberal snowflakery. It's all so much snowflakery, Guardian reading, champagne sipping, tippy tappy, absolute hogwash. Hogwash, hogwash, hogwash. We want to raise the awareness. I'm just going to end it here, right? I'm going to put a link in the description here. I'm not even going to say the boop word because if I do, my channel will get taken down. We are disappointed in the Home Office and the government. We lost our hope as we do not have a voice to defend us. Well, let me just tell you this. To all of you guys that are complaining and bitching and moaning about being in Napier Barracks, you didn't have to get on a fucking dinghy, did you? You didn't have to pay £4,000. France is not a war zone. Germany is not a war zone. Italy is not a war zone. You came here for the land of milk and honey. So I have zero sympathy. Yes, I'm a humanitarian. Yes, I'm very compassionate. But I really do not give two solitaries about your conditions when you get 3 square meals a day, a clothing allowance, mobile phones, 50 quid in your pocket every single week, and you're bitching and moaning about it. You're free to come and go as you are. You're not living in a prison. There are nurses, teachers, engineers, and talented people here. Yes, I'm sure there are. I'm sure there are. But you, underneath the 1951 Dublin Convention, you have to claim asylum in the very first safe country that you come to. You decided to get on a dinghy, so beggars can't be choosers, can they? Well, what do you want? A 4-star hotel? Is that what you want? It finishes off with this. It finishes off with the following. Last but not least, we appreciate this nation that always welcomed immigrants and asylum seekers and showed the world its values of protecting human rights and justice. We hope you are all safe, the asylum seekers of Napier Barracks. They didn't write that. Kent Refugee Action Network wrote that, and so did that. What are they called? Care Love? What are they called? Care Love? What is it? What are they called? Choose Love. Jog on. I have zero sympathy.